Hey, Guy Solis, Gentleman's Edge. How's everyone doing? So today, I just wanted to let you guys know that not only do I work straight razors, but I also make homemade vintage fire hose strops, 2.5 inches. And some of the, I'm making mostly these here. This is 16 inches. 16 inches from this buckle down to this other buckle. And these are like travel straps. So I only put one D-ring in it. And it's made out of a nice supple leather and a vintage fire hose strap. I can't remember what year this one came from. This one has been around for a long time. This is the one I used to teach people how to strap on. So it's a little bit cut up, but I still use it. The center's still good and works good. So I made a modification. Instead of it being square like that, I got a die made for me like this. And I measured it all out, and I did all this stuff, and I sent this guy a blueprint, and this is what it is. This thing is for a clicker. It's a clicker die. So use this to cut out all of your pieces, and it's going to be the buckle. This is what it looks like. See, and I have a whole box full of them still. But they're nice and they're rounded. See how rounded they are? They look really super nice. Let me show it to you on another strap. But I have all my hardware right here. I'm not going to give away any secrets at all, because I worked my ass off trying to come together with all these different ideas and hardware and everything like that. But one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start. I want to start making some kangaroo straps, kangaroo hide straps, and maybe some horse hide straps too. It all depends on what I find. I have to have a good supplier. So normally, I mean, you've seen one video I made, a long time ago. I had a whole hide in the house. I made a video with it. But the thing is that they're all going to be made exactly like this. So this here is my personal strap. It's a vintage fire hose strap. It's got a nice supple leather on one side. It's got all the really nice hardware here. It's got the double D-rings. It's got the Chicago screws, and of course it's got the vintage fire hose right here. And this is something I use almost every time that I use a straight razor, because I go from this is a softer leather to black one. I go to this one for a few more strokes. So that's what I'm doing there. So this is a jig I made, just real quick like. Works excellent. I won't tell you how I use it or what it does or how it's made, but that's it, man. So I got a few pieces of the leather left. So I'm kind of wanting to get rid of these and some of my fire hose strap material too. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, man. I got these. I thought these were Chicago screws, but these are like these are for leather, like push pins, and these are snaps or something. I don't know what happened to my other ones. I'll have to find them. If not, I can pick up more. Anyway, that's this phase of the video. So thanks. I just showed you in my last shave video the Shumates Tungsten. I'm very happy because there's no real hone wear and everything looks pretty damn good to me. Just needs to be cleaned up. I got it at the barber side a little earlier, and this thing is going to be easy to set a bevel because I can just feel it. So, but what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to polish it up a little bit. And some of these places I don't like to get to because they're just so small, and you can really crack something if you're not careful. So I got the dreaded Dremel tool. And I got the white compound. So let's go get the mothers, shall we? So I set my table up right here against his drapes because, and the light, I have a light overhead, and it looks better. And plus I can shoot from a more interesting angle. So. I was thinking about joining Facebook again, but one reason I quit is because an ex-girlfriend found me from high school, but it's not a big deal. You know, but you kind of get this "I know where you live" attitude, you know what I mean? Or paranoia, rather. So I don't know how it's going to benefit me. It's probably just going to be a distraction for me. Unless I join up with other wet shavers. Let me get the blade. I do like this technique. Dip your blade in, get a fart's worth on there, smear it across the center, and you drop your blade right there, and you just go like this for a little while. So this tungsten is going to be hard. And so I'm going to just kind of pretty much take my time with the honing. Now I'm going to hone this razor on video, but I'm not going to do like I did last time and go from stone to stone to stone. I'll set the bevel, and then I'll turn off the camera, and I'll come back on the camera when I'm honing on the Arkansas. And I want that Arkansas to work really well. Look at that. Nice and black. Let's get the tang right with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this razor. I'll probably shave with it, and if someone wants to buy it, I'll sell it to them. You got to be careful you don't slice your damn fingers open, though. You got to know where you're at. Know where your body parts are at. So hopefully nothing weird happened to this razor, because you never know. Just never know. What I like about this Mother's is that it, you know, you can put the hot water on it, it'll take it almost all off. I haven't used this in a long time. I just don't want to splash any on my shirt. You know, I don't know exactly how old this razor is, but I was seeing articles that were talking about it being made in 1910 even. So, uh, and sometimes razors aren't that easy to date. They're just not. So I just want to get the spine here. So you ever do this, be careful of the pressure you're putting on the scales. So that could create a lot of work for you. So, all right, I'm back. So the first thing I'm going to do with this is I'm going to tape the spine. You guys out there don't use this tape, you should. Every time you hone, you should use this tape so you don't create an ungodly looking spine on your razor. And believe me, I'm guilty of that. So, and I'll probably switch this out one or two more times because I'm going straight on the 1K. The second thing I'm going to do with this razor, I'm going to mark the edge because I want to see exactly, just the edge. So I want to see where this thing is hitting on the stones. And away we go. And you guys don't need to go out and buy those expensive ponds, man. Just go get you a half sheet tray. I think actually it's a quarter sheet tray, I believe, for $6-7, and you're done. All right, so what am I seeing? I'm seeing the edge is hitting everywhere on the stone, or the stone is hitting everywhere on the edge. So super, super, super light. Because I just think I'm going to be able to set an edge on this real quick. So this is my little dungeon down here, and I have there's no heating down here, so I have a kerosene heater sitting over there. Super light. This is hard. This is really hard. I thought it was going to be easier to set a bevel on this than it is. I can't emphasize enough to protect your spine, and you do not need to hog down on this razor. It's just, if you need to do that, then, I'm sorry, I've never had to do that. getting there right now. So let's do 6 on each side. Nice and light. Yes. I got my bill set. Let's go a couple more strokes though. Alright people, I'm going to run through my progression and I'll catch you at the very end when I use my Arkansas stone on this. And this will be my next shave. Because I got to know if that Arkansas stone is going to give me a good finish or not. So I'll talk to y'all later. Oh yeah, this thing is cutting arm hair already. See if I can show it to you. Nice. Alright, so I am at the Arkansas stage. I didn't use the diamond to flatten this one, to lap this one. I used a 600 grit sandpaper because I don't want to mess up my new Atoba lapping sheet. Just want to meet my dog again. Is that the Poochman of the family? Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. This is a good dog right here. You can't see him very well. Come on, come on, come on. What in the hell? I'll tell you what, all right, go away. Place. And he'll go away. He'll go lay on his bed. Place. Now he wants to be right here, but something is going on with him. He's kind of a farting bastard right now. And he's got some food allergies. He doesn't want to leave my side. One thing about this dog is that he is a working class German Shepherd. Not the German Shepherds that you find in the newspaper. He's a working class German Shepherd. And he is a German, his parents are German imports. And you can tell he's a very strong and well put together dog by a number of reasons. But one reason is because he's got a flat back. He doesn't have the slanted back like the American Shepherds, which invites problems. But we now have some renters in the neighborhood. One across the street and one right next to me, and they're just really a lot of trouble. And like just now, I hear all these car doors slamming out there. I thought the damn SWAT team was out there, you know what I mean? I turn off all the lights, go out there, open the door and look around, and it's just these people. And they're like gypsies. Because of the way they are. They're renting this house. It's got 2 bedrooms, and they have a garage in the back that my buddy and I built, and it's got heating and electrical, everything. And then they pulled in a big Airstream trailer, and so it's not uncommon for you to find 6 or 7 cars in this big driveway and all this activity, and just the only thing I can do is make friends with the guy and all that stuff, see. But to be perfectly honest, I'm starting to think I should carry my sidearm around with me, because who knows what the hell could happen. There's some crime in this neighborhood, and so I'm just going to go like this a little bit for a while. And I can tell you right now, I'm very pleased with this razor, because it's got a really thin edge on it as far as wide goes, not the point, but it's, I had the this wedge Oh my, I'm throwing the son of a bitch away because I don't even want to mess with it anymore, and I do not want to be tempted with it. But it's got a big white edge on it, which would indicate that the spine is very narrow. So when I pull numbers, you know, the spine could be even narrower. It's at 18% or 18 degrees. And it just, you know, I don't know everything. I don't even know this. All I know is rub the blade on the stone and go shave with it. So I'll meet you guys in the bathroom when I'm doing a little show off on this. And I'll probably shave with this Saturday night or Saturday sometime. The stone really does feel pretty good though. So I'm happy about that. Maybe I found a good stone. I don't know. One thing I know is that I don't have a coffin for this razor, the Shumates Tungsten, but I do have coffins. I even have it in practice. I even have this old beat up Sheffield for practice. But I got some interesting ones. Raisemaster or something like that. I can't remember. Can't pronounce that. What's this one? I don't know what that one is. Some of these are really funky. Here's one that looks like a funky little coffin, huh? Like in the old Western days, or tapered like that. This has a Wade and Butcher Sheffield. So this one here is, oh, see, this is from the mail pouch, right? Can you see that? This razor, I have a picture of it. I really like the razor, and I sold the razor and I forgot to send him that pouch, and I found out 6 months later that I had, not the pouch, the coffin, but I found this like 6 months later and I couldn't find the guy's address or anything. This is from the Toray I just honed, if anyone is watching. This one here is Van Camp, Indianapolis. And this one here is Steel King. So, and you know, I'm kind of a pack rat. I just kind of save stuff, I guess. Pack rat. All right, so I'm doing the, what's that called, the die coat method. I'm just going to dilute my slurry. So, all right, man. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. This is what I finished on, and it's almost exactly the same size as my Chinese blue. I mean, almost exactly. So, next step is to strop it and shave with it. So we'll see how it goes. Thanks for tuning in, man. Later.